Okay, this is probably the best sales funnel video I've ever made. Inspired by the wonderful cartoonist Hugh MacLeod, and I will read his quote of my email to you in this video. And he's portraying this picture that you'll probably see on this blog. And you, if you're watching, apologize that I had to copy it. I'm not in a position to buy it yet, but I will, and I will pay my retribution. But this is what he says about this picture that you're seeing. I believe that that's the absolute best sales funnel ever portrayed. So he has a way of really going deep into the sales psychology, and he's writing with this drawing that he made. He's writing, do you know what customers want? No? Well, figure out something about your product that customers really actually need and amplify that need. Communicate it in a way that gets attention and pour lots and lots of salt on that wound and watch your sales skyrocket. People love to use the Steve Jobs quote, and then he quotes something that Steve Jobs used to say. And Steve Jobs used to say, you can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give that to them. By the time you get it built, they'll want something new. But it's actually just to validate all sorts of wacky, bad product ideas. So I'll repeat the Steve Jobs quote. You can't just ask customers what they want and then try to give it to them. By the time you get it built, they want something else. And I believe that's the whole picture of the economy at the moment, because it's probably really actually just to validate all kinds of wacky products out there and all kinds of wacky ideas that basically we don't really need. So thank you to the late Steve Jobs as well, to this insight in our consumer economic driven world that we created. Now, and then he continues, he meaning Hugh MacLeod, he continues saying, we aren't suggesting here that you are going to have your customer design your next product or service, although of course they can. But we are saying that if you can amplify a need that they have and often are not even aware of, then you have a winner. So I hope you understand what Steve MacLeod means by this. I believe, looking at the picture and reading the statement that I will add, my apologies to Steve, I hope, or to you, sorry, I hope you give me this permission, but have a look at it. I think it's one of the best things that came across, and for me, at the right time, because I'm developing something at the moment that I think everyone needs, although you're not really aware of it. And I am pouring salt on it, because when you are really stuck in a rut in this recession and you do not know how to make the next step, we developed a software program and a mind-blowing way of getting out there to increase and create new revenue. So keep yourself posted, and then I'll see you in the next video. Please follow, pass it forward, retweet, join, whatever you need to do. Fill in your email address and we'll keep you posted, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.